Well, you're not even recording when I went in there.
No.
Mark.
Go and do it again. Stop recording. Well, we got here.
I don't
I
know.
thought it was a proper homestead.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Just a shed
Yeah.
for the workers. Fair
Perhaps
homestead.
it's
After
somewhere
leaving the Helena and Aurora ranges, we headed off for the first time to Geordie Station to have a look around. We had a few mixed feelings about this because we'd had in our head that this was going to be an old homestead.
This is a shed. Actually, it's not that old.
That's what I mean. It's can't be
That's what I.
that a bit old. That's the oldest bit.
Though that part's old, the veranda.
Yeah.
This is Geordie Station, and up the top is Currajong Rockhole where we were the other day, and Pittosporum Rockhole, and Helena Aurora Ranges. I think we came in this way and then down here. Good name for a dam, Fizzog. Julie's inspecting one of the rooms at Geordie Station.
I wonder if this is an air mattress that's in here. It would be quite useful, I suppose, if you had something to blow it up with.
Well, you could blow it up if you want, if you huff and puff. Take your rubbish with you and then just dump it in the bush somewhere.
It looks like someone's done that on the way in.
Yep.
Even though we were a
That's a
little
dog bowl.
disappointed
Yeah.
with the homestead, it is actually still very good that Parks and Wildlife are allowing people to use these old facilities.
There's an invitation to leave your dog here. Not far from Barabin, and we pulled into this big rock, and it's got a couple of rock holes on it, which are covered up with slabs. And this one's too heavy to lift to see how deep it is. And another little one over here, which is not very deep at all. A few little rock holes on this rock from the rain we had about a week ago, and over the other side is a great big lake with zero water in it. And a fence post in the middle or something. Oh well, I look at that rise over there and I think I'd like to go to the top, but my legs say fuck off. This is one of our last mornings camping in this trip. We're at a place probably 10 or 12 k's north of Barabin, and we're going to head off towards Southern Cross and then do the McCall Yilgarn water loop that Alan McCall had put on his YouTube channel. We're going to see if we can find those. We've just pulled up to Cowine Soak. It's exactly where Alan McCall said it would be. Been past here a few times and never known it was here. It's blowing a bitter wind. It's very cold. Weather Bureau is estimating -1 tonight in the area with a feel like of -5. It already feels like it's -5. Well, the Bullfinch Evanston Road was a bit wet. It's been very cold and windy, and the trip into this place has been worth it because of that. Out here are a couple of natural rock holes that collect water, which can be used if necessary. They're filling in a little bit, but this large one over here has been developed with a large pile of rocks around it to collect more water.
Looking deep.
And it's very green in there. Around these rock holes we've found a couple of old cans. Don't really know how old they are. They're pretty strong. They haven't rusted all the way through, but they've been cut with the original can openers, not with the ring pull type cans that we have today. So that probably would go back about 30 years at least. opposite to where we parked, there is another enhanced collection of water, a soak that's had an embankment around the edge built up so that more water could be collected. And there is another natural rock hole just here.
Just about every rock hole or depression in the rocks that we found had been enhanced in some way or other to capture more water.
A magnificent example of a currajong just there. And here we see another slope in the rocks enhanced with a wall to retain more and more water. Every effort was made to collect water in this arid bush. There is a date on here. It says built by T something J WRW 3rd 3. Now it's either 99 or 29. It doesn't look like 99. Who can tell? It could be 1899 too. A lot of water holes were enhanced or made, or soaks developed in the gold rush days, especially when Siberia was found. There was no water, and it was found just prior to summer, and a huge number of men died on their way to Siberia, and the government closed the goldfield down until they could develop the waters to stop people from dying unnecessarily in the wilderness.
This is a pretty good example of where we have to be careful with the height of the ocker going underneath some of these dead trees. It doesn't take too long to break off the branches that are going to cause a problem, and it actually makes it clearer for other people.
Well, we've just pulled up looking for two old mines in the bush. It's been a long 10k drive, and we've come across this depression in the ground which is like breakaways all the way around. Just going to walk around the edge and see what we can see, because we can't find the mine.
I think I want to camp in there.
Do you know what that is over there?
It's that Mount Helena, isn't it?
Yeah, Helena Aurora Ranges. That's where we were yesterday.
Yeah.
Or the day before. Yeah, yesterday.
Look over there. Flood areas over there.
Yeah, loud and clear. We can see a cave on the other side, and we can also see the Helena and Aurora Ranges.
Okay, how far away are you? You could only be a couple of 100 metres.
Yeah, not very far at all, but it's a real breakaway, and you can see all the way to the horizon.
Nice.
A magnificent rainbow was spotted just behind where we had camped. Unfortunately, there was no pot of gold at the end.
A few little caves in these rocks. I'm not sure what lives in them, but there's some weird stuff in them. And this one, I can see a wombat face. This is our camp tonight and little breakaway. Quite a pleasant little spot. But the dark, ominous clouds are a bit threatening. As we're driving out of the breakaway area, I'm pretty sure I saw a rock wall in the bush. So we're going to get out to have a quick look. Straight away we can see there's some sort of granite rock with a big split in it that would collect water. And animal scritchings on the ground. Looks like an emu poo with sandalwood seeds in it.
A deep hole.
Another relatively deep rock hole. What's that, 3 feet? 2 feet, 2.5 feet.
2.5 feet, maybe 3.
Oh, I did see a rock wall.
Oh yeah.
Look at this. Another Gnamma hole. Often sticks are left inside so that any birds or animals that fall in there have got a way to climb back out.
Quite a hole, really.
It's about 3 foot deep, a metre deep. And some more earthworks around this deep hole.
Wow.
This would contain a lot of water.
We were pretty surprised by the
frog in
number
there.
of rock holes we found on this trip. Never
In there?
expected it to be this many though.
Looks like it. What's on that rock? Bound to be something there. Crested bellbird. I call it the ears bird because it's Morse code. Da 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 da. Actually, I didn't call it the ears bird. Len Bedell did. So we drove past here yesterday and we did not see anything. It was only out of the corner of my eye I spotted that little rock wall. And hey presto. You just see all these stone chips here. No. Oh yes, there is a Gnamma hole. Hmm. Well, we've just pulled up to what is supposed to be glass as well. And here is, once again, some earthworks to retain the water runoff from the rock. Oh, what's over there? Slabs of rock. Yep, Gnamma holes. This one's a bit green.
Not very deep.
Are there any seeds in them?
No. Thought I might try and grow one, but
There's another batch in here somewhere. In there.
the way they've grown into the rock.
Yeah.
Crack. Must be a fair bit of water down that way.
I reckon they might have made the crack as well.
Oh, that would have definitely helped it.
It was probably something like that once. And they've grown and pushed the rocks to the side.
Yeah.
This is Yilgarn waterhole. Looks like it is frequented by cattle who have stirred it up and made it completely brown. We just pulled up to Marda Dam. It was hard to find the road into here because the mining companies have changed the way the roads work around here, and they haven't signposted the ones that you can use. Bit of a piss off really. Bees all after the honey here, or the pollen. native bees don't have stings, so they're pretty safe. Whoa, this is impressive.
Had a roof on it.
Yeah. Fair bit of work went into building this thing. A gate over there.